Hey there people, it's me, it's the Jester. How you guys doing? Welcome to what is, well, a very victorious day for myself. This is my first ever win at Starcraft Online, which is why I'm so chuffed. I've had a few co-op games where we've won against the CPU, but this is the first time I ever actually beat another human player. Because, let's face it, these guys have been playing until their eyeballs bleed for the past 13 years. They know I mean, I've been checking some of this stuff, and these guys like know different rushes, they know all sorts of things. So if anyone could like kind of simplify that into like layman's terms, like Jester, build 20 SCVs and then build a this and a that, you know, as like a bit of a rush breakdown, then that would be really cool. But yeah, I played all my, you know, all my little rounds. I thought, you know, I'd skip the noob because I'd played the campaign through. So I like kind of clicked through that little newbie league it gives you, and I thought, oh, okay, that'll be cool because I've done the whole campaign. Everything will be fine. But no, you don't have any other things you got in the campaign. You like put your SCVs together, they don't work together any which way. So I suffered along, and well, I surrendered every time. You know, not out of rage quitting, just purely out of the fact that, you know, I'd only surrender after half my buildings were destroyed. And there was no chance of me ever doing anything, but yeah. So once again I was preparing, I was just trying to work it out, you know, I don't like to give up too quickly. And I figured, well, I may as well have a few more matches, see what I can learn from these guys. It just so happens that he was also playing the Terran, because those dudes with the Protoss thingies, man, they do some strange shit, you know. They can like all of a sudden jump up and they're in your base. So wow, how the hell did you get there, dude? But any which way. So I start off, you know, I've been having a look, you know, I don't stupefy, I don't like just go, oh shit, I lost. I do kind of look at guys' build orders and stuff, and I figured that I really wasn't building enough SCVs in the beginning. So I kind of like jumped on top of that. I still do everything by clicking as well. I know that these guys do like macros and micros and whatever, but they all manage to like click it onto the keyboard. Nah, fuck that. I just click, you know, I'm old school. I mean, when I was playing Starcraft, I was maybe 10, 12, oh gosh, a little bit older than that, but you know, about 14, and it was just a cool game at the time. There's no, back in the good old days, you know, living in South Africa, we didn't have as many cool fancy fandangled gadgets, and LAN parties weren't exactly the in thing, so it didn't exactly happen online as much. So anyway, you gotta struggle and learn, and I just kind of take on board what's been happening with other people. So I figure I'm gonna get me some Marines together, a whole pile of motherfucking Marines, and we're gonna go kick some ass. Now I figure, look, I need to build up some defense. Now I've noticed that nobody actually really like gets to the point where bunkers are built, so I'm like, okay, screw the bunkers, we're not going to use bunkers, we're just going to use Marines and send their human corpses out to go and, you know, basically flail themselves towards any enemy that comes. Now the last game I played, I got butt raped by a pile of those Reapers, those little flying dudes, and the dude like built jet jump pack expansions and all sorts of fancy stuff, and like totally ram raided me. The reason I'm so chuffed that I won this is because when we get to the end of the game, you'll see that this dude actually did have the potential to kick my ass. He just must have thought that I knew what I was doing when I didn't really, and he quit out on me and surrendered, which was a complete bonus, mainly because I destroyed his entire little attack force. Now, I like Marines, I like Marauders, they're pretty cool, heavy, you know, staunch looking robot dudes, and they go out there and do the shizness. So I figure, okay, everyone else has been like totally out shooting me, so we're going to have a go at this. Insufficient gas, hang on, let's send some of these dudes, you guys go get me more gas quick, and we upgrade on our shooting abilities and our armor. That's got to make sense. So I went and I did it. Okay, now I've got to put that orbital command center on, and I didn't really know exactly what that was doing until of course I clicked on it, and then you can have this mule thing, and that thing digs up plenty money quickly. So if you need some dosh in like seconds, pull out one of them bad boys, 90 seconds, thousands of green, man, absolutely no problem. Check this out, call down mule E. Okay, I get it now, we're meant to use our key. I ain't gonna remember that, never. Any which way, check this bad boy out. Bam! Money, money, money. The fucking dollars are flying. Okay, so now what do I need? I need marauders, but I need to be making huge numbers because I know that these guys aren't exactly the strongest around when it comes, you know, those like zealots, they walk around and they will just butt rape you. So of course, hey, that's no problem. Oh right, now win. Okay, yeah, that's it. They've got to shift around, and it's kind of at this point. No, okay. Hey, I don't exactly do Starcraft commentary. I just, you know, having our first crack at it, but it's all good. It's all good, people. Having a go, having some fun, and hey, it's all bonus when you win, isn't it? You know, it's like a little victory. I mean, I got put in a bronze class, and I surrendered all 5 of those like little matches that they give you, but anyhow, so I'm building some marauders and I'm building some marines, and I figure, shit man, I need to build quick because those dudes are going to come, and when they come in huge packs, and I've got like 6 little dudes, and it's like, oh shit man. Okay, so I start thinking, I figure if I build a second barracks, because we're not all about defense, we're not doing that. Okay, contemplated calling that bad boy in again. I'm like, no, I don't really need the money, that's going to waste time, so let's go try and think about something else. Upgrade there, and come on, at some point I'm going to build the second barracks, and it's the second barracks that really like goes in and does the shizness. Remember guys, I am a complete Starcraft noob, so yeah, feel free to add any of your hints, your tips, you know, but please do be generous and kind of break it down into layman's terms, you know. Like I say, just give me a rough idea, like, hey, go for it, build SCVs, build 10 of them and then build this, or try building this. Here they come. Okay, so now this dude gets cheeky. I'm thinking, oh god, here we go again. This must be like the trick to build these fucking little demonite, bloody flame-throwing douchebags from hell and take out my SCVs. I'm like, you ain't fucking in my cash flow, bitch. And they got trapped by those 2 rogue ones. If it wasn't for them, I think they'd have run off into the sunset and he'd have been thinking happy days. But nah, my boy's got a hold of him, you know. So I'm gonna go and we're gonna build up some more. Yep, we are gonna build. See that? See, check that barracks. Okay, now that one over there is gonna get the, I don't know if it's the tech lab or the other. Anyway, one of them's gonna have the attachment to build marauders, and the other one gets the double build attachment. So we get, that's it, a reactor. See, I don't, like I say guys, you know, it's not all about the technical terms to me. I was just really chuffed that my strategy paid off, and I know that all these types of things do have names, so you gotta forgive me for not knowing any of them. Here I go on this little mission. I'm like, okay, I've seen these dudes do it a million times. They always build 2 bases. And I'm like, I'm gonna go build my second base. I'm so badass. Check me. I'm like thinking I'm the Don. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? No, sack the ghost factory. We are going to build. Let's get some defenses up here. Where's that area? I did put in some aerial defense. I may have done it already and just not even noticed.
Upgrade
I did.
complete.
I put it in after I saw him and his jump jet dudes coming. So I thought, well, he could be going aerial on me. May just put in 1 as a bit of a token. Okay, now I've got tons of money, so I'm going to build like tons of little marines and take out him. And then this one can just build marauders. The other one can build marines. They're at a 2-to-1 ratio if I keep clicking the button. That is going to bring down some badass firepower soon. Now I'm going to take this little dude and he's going to build my second base. That plan failed epically. The dude munching it to pieces. Anyhow, it's okay. I thought, oh, I'll keep a few dudes here. They can keep Scoobies out, and you know, fucking dead. I was like, oh god, here we go. I'm just gonna try to rack up as many troops as possible because he's just gonna motherfucking destroy me. I'm gonna be dead. I have to take surrender. But nah, because of all my upgrades, watch my boys go to work. And he's just like, oh shit. What the hell? That noob just pulled that shit out of his ass. What the hell is he doing? My marauders are the baddest. Check him. He just gave up. Blatantly. So, there we are. If I get excited, it is because that is my first Starcraft victory, guys. But like I say, it came down to it, and he could have actually won because when it comes down to the stats, he completely owned me again. So I don't know how these guys are getting these numbers up so quickly. I do try to follow a bit of their build order sometimes, but it doesn't really work out for me. So if you guys have got any hints, tips, whatnot, then please do say so. Of course I went and saved that because it was my first victory. Guys, I'll see you later and check you out later. Hey, well, you know, just enjoy it.